On the same day that survivors of the Florida school massacre raised their voices in protest, the gunman returned to court and said not a word. The court accepted a not guilty plea from Nikolas Cruz yesterday, but his lawyers say he is ready to spend the rest of his life in prison. Manuel Bojorquez was at the hearing. He's outside Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland with the latest on this story. Manuel, good morning.
Good morning. We are learning more details about the police response to the shooting here from new 911 calls released yesterday. Nikolas Cruz faces 34 counts of premeditated and attempted murder, and prosecutors say they will seek the death penalty.
A plea of not guilty shall be entered on the defendant's behalf.
Even though the judge entered a not guilty plea, Nikolas Cruz's own public defenders left little doubt he was the gunman.
Mr. Cruz is willing to enter a plea of guilty on all 34 counts, consecutive life sentences, in exchange for the waiver of the death penalty.
Prosecutors rejected that offer. At Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, some students say they want the 19-year-old killer to live the rest of his life in prison.
It's just too kind, a death penalty. It's too easy. He needs to suffer.
He's twitching, there's blood all over.
On Wednesday, the Coral Springs Police Department released 911 calls it received from inside the school.
You still hear gunshots? It sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
Dispatchers tried to keep survivors calm and safe.
He's by your room. Just everyone be quiet, okay? Who's coming in, the police or the shooter?
The FBI could have and should have done more to investigate the information it was provided prior to the shooting.
In Washington, Deputy FBI Director David Bowditch admitted the agency mishandled tips about the gunman, including a call from a woman close to Cruz, who said, quote, he's going to explode.
If the FBI had followed up on that tip, it would most likely have sent agents to interview the shooter.
Ryan Petty lost his daughter, Elena, in the shooting.
The senseless murder of so many, including my own beloved daughter, Elena, tests the limits of faith and demands more endurance than we thought possible.
Later today, police may release body camera video from the shooting, including footage from the former school resource officer, Scott Peterson, who authorities say did not enter the building during the attack. Peterson has defended his actions, saying he thought the shooting was happening outside. Nora?
Manuel, thanks. It's so difficult to hear from the parents.
And I keep thinking about how hard it is for the parents to see how much of a heads up that they knew that this guy clearly had issues.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking. The more you hear, the worse it is.
The worse it is, I agree.